this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4, with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. Wallace against Vassell. Poke loose. It's taken away by Wallace. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Dort. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Here's Champagnie, defended by Dort. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The 3 from Barnes.
Great effort on the glass by the big fella. Nice work.
Count that one for Dort. Dort's got his second basket of the game.
Lou Dort's frame is exactly built for that kind of shot. He is big, strong, and tough, folks.
To the right side. Here's Wembanyama. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
He doesn't get the second one. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Now, here's SGA. That one drops for him.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Castle on the wing. To Champagnie, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off 31 points last game. A three-pointer, no good. Barnes finds Castle. Inside, here's Wembanyama. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Castle. SGA, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Vassell outside. A 3 from Wembanyama. Thunder with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
No good on that one. Doris, what do you think is the key for the development of such an impressive young player like Chet Holmgren?
Hey, Kevin, to me, really, it's simple. It's health. This is a young man for whom basketball is hugely important. He's one of the most impactful two-way players in the game. It's really come down to whether or not he can stay on the floor, but he is so passionate about basketball.
Here's Castle. He had 22 points in the win against Toronto. The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Hartenstein. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Second, the Thunder. In fourth, the Spurs.
Both clubs physically dominant inside the paint, and that's why you see those outstanding shot blocking numbers.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Back to Vassell. Pass to Castle. Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Nice shot from the wing. Wembanyama's got 5 now. SGA against Castle. Holmgren the pass to SGA. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Vassell with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
And here now the Thunder after the basket by San Antonio. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 32 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds, and he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
Now, here's Holmgren. Rebounded by the Spurs, and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. Barnes against Hartenstein. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and then can keep SGA off the line. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Isaiah Hartenstein at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Hartenstein. Well, it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah. Sometimes in this league, you just have to be patient. Isaiah Hartenstein, a second-round pick, he has now become an invaluable asset to his team.
Wallace the pass to Dort. Now here's SGA. Pass to Wallace. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. For 3. Johnson with the rebound.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Now Castle. Still without a basket. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Spurs trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
That's just a giant wingspan, a 40-inch max vertical, all in play for Barnes that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Wallace. For 3, Holmgren. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. It's Vassell on the wing. Ball is covering. And the basket by Vassell.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Dort. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. 3-on-3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Devin Vassell. Then for the Thunder, Alex Caruso. He's checked in for George. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now, here's SGA. To the wing on the left. A wide open look here for Caruso. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, had his angle and his feet set. Alex Caruso off the catch. Yes, sir.
Here's Castle. Scoreless thus far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. And the first one drops. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And the dunk by Sohan.
Quick lift off the floor there, Jeremy Sohan.
Pass to Joe. Over in the corner, Caruso. Holmgren outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Sohan. Now here's Johnson. Defended by Caruso. Pocket 6. Here's Castle. Covered by Joe.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the screen. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Barnes finds Johnson. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. Puts up a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for San Antonio.
And they've really shied away from the mid-range. That's a new school style, and looking for shots beyond the arc and at the rim, those tend to be far more efficient.
Ryan's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. Then for the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. And it's Bryant in the corner. And here's Harper from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Boy, Alex Caruso, what a pretty look right there. So unselfish.
Johnson surveying the floor. Right side, Bryant. Zohan, the pass to Bryant. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Johnson. Williams with the block. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Bryant. Then there's Harper. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Sohan. Harper dishes to Bryant. Johnson against Wiggins. Pass to Sohan. That 3 off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Wiggins against Johnson. Wiggins sets a screen for Mitchell. And Wiggins throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now, here's Johnson. Beyond the arc. The Thunder pull it in. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Caruso kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Mitchell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you guys.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's McLaughlin. No scoring in this one. And here's Johnson outside. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
And here is Mitchell. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Caruso. Wiggins, a screen on Bryant. And Wiggins throws it down.
This guy is a trusted playmaker. Alex Caruso understands how to read the floor.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Oklahoma City. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Cason Wallace comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's Vassell. Drills it from outside. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here comes Shea. And Williams with the stuff.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
and obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
Now, Vassell, after Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
SGA passes to Williams. Out to Wallace. Here's Dort. From outside, off the mark. Spurs trail by 5. Vassell, the bounce pass. Here's McLaughlin. Still scoreless. Here's Wembanyama. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Wallace against Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. Tries it from 9. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes here for the Spurs. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for Jordan McLaughlin. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Dort misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Harper. The tray. Second shot opportunity. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
SGA with the bucket.
I tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
Harper with the ball. Now SGA defending.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
And stolen by Barnes. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wallace outside. Off target from three-point range. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-6 run. San Antonio again missing. Thunder have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Outside, SGA. Shot clock at 5. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Nice move. Vassell, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Barnes sends it back. Pass to Champagny. Barnes can't get it to go. Oklahoma City shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. In the corner, Wallace with it. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
Now, here's SGA. 8 points for him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
Castle's checked in for the Spurs. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 15 points per, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Hartenstein sees a path to the rim and does not hesitate.
On the wing, Barnes. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Here's a look at the shot chart, showing location for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And these sorts of nights can happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Castle with it to the left wing. Wembanyama left side. On the wing, Barnes. SGA with the steal by himself. Oh, so fast in transition. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it done.
I tell you, if you're Gilgeous-Alexander and you can get out in transition and get yourself an easy bucket, boy, that's money in the bank.
Wembanyama against Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama looking it over. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Pass to Dort. For the 3. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. Champagny passes to... Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Outside, Dort. Holmgren outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
Yeah, what you like about Barnes in transition, he's equally proficient getting to the rack or setting up for the jump shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Wallace. Misses the 3. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Castle. Now Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. He's defended by Hartenstein. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Barnes. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
They've been too sloppy with the ball. Coaching staff cannot be happy with all the turnovers.
Tough to win when you can't hold on to the ball. Of course, it might help if they had the hands the size of Shaq.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. And here's a good one. Gerald Hops inquires, what would happen if the league got rid of the three-point line?
I actually love that idea. Get rid of those little guys running around on the outside, earn your living in the paint.
Yeah, nope. Let's not go back to the olden days. No thank you.
Well, you know, the league is always looking for ways to improve and evolve, but I agree. I don't see that one happening anytime soon. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of two straight at home. So for Oklahoma City right now, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge. I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Wembanyama outside. Here's Castle. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Now, here's SGA. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. It's taken away by Wallace. Pass to Dort. And good that time. And it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Vassell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Wembanyama has got 21 in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Castle. Holmgren left side. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And that's 13 points for Chet Holmgren. Vassell, a screen on Hartenstein. Vassell outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
Just too easy for Vassell. Gotta run him off the line.
It's to Holmgren. Now, here's Dort. He's got 6. A 3 ball. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 16 points.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 8. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Castle against SGA. Here's Dort. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Castle with the bounce pass. Vassell against Wallace. Wembanyama down low. Count the basket. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Wallace. And stolen by Castle. Vassell against Wallace. Barnes outside. Hartenstein against Wembanyama. Good. Wembanyama's got 25 points in the game.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Holmgren in the corner. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Barnes outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Hartenstein. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, SGA. Holmgren looking around. Offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, you love that SGA putting that athleticism to work. Go hit the glass.
Barnes outside. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. He gets it in there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
They are just killing him on the interior.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
So it's San Antonio now. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Hartenstein. And the shot falls short this time.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Champagnie. Barnes screen on Dort. Here's Champagnie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Champagnie's got his first 2 points of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Johnson's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. Now here's Wallace. Now Caruso. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. The Thunder with another miss. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now Vassell. For the lead. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's Wallace kicks to Dort. Bangs home the trifecta. Dort's got 9 points.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Guys, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. San Antonio making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wiggins is checked in. Castle sets the screen for Johnson. Pass to Castle. For the tie. Wiggins with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Wallace the pass to Wiggins. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ryan's checked in for San Antonio. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Devin Vassell. Then for the Thunder, Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. Wiggins against Johnson. Here's Joe. Off target with his 3. Spurs have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And the basket by Castle.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by San Antonio. Holmgren kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Joe. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Sohan. Down low for the lead. And Johnson finishes off inside. And that's 11 points for Johnson.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Wiggins, a screen on Castle. Mitchell outside. Pass to Caruso. And here is Holmgren. Defended by Sohan. The Spurs with the lead. Here's McLaughlin. Now Johnson. Covered by Wiggins. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Mitchell, and that one is good.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Here's McLaughlin, and the Spurs scoring again.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Wiggins. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 15 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Pass to Caruso. Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Caruso. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's McLaughlin. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Wembanyama outside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Clearly, Johnson is in attack mode tonight. He's going after shots and making a big effort for his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Joe. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Johnson. Caruso grabs the miss.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The kick out to Harper. No good with the triple.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
And the dunk by Sohan.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the basket by San Antonio. And that one's good, SGA.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Johnson. And he can't bank that one in. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. SGA double team. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. To take the lead, here's Caruso. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. McLaughlin, the pass to Wembanyama. Johnson at the elbow. The second chance effort, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, that's a great play by Johnson. Great patience, not just jacking up the shot. He's thinking out there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Thank you, Allie. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren. J-Dub and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Harper the pass to Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's blocked.
Man, tough defense from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's not having it at the rim.
And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Wembanyama finds Johnson. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Pass to Johnson. Over Joe. SGA with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs.
Well, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Now, here's Harper. Johnson outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
And the Spurs with some changes. Champagne's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Now here's Wallace. Holmgren outside. Clock at 4. Good on the triple. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Castle with it. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Wallace inside. Covered by Vassell. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Vassell against Wallace. There's the 3. Rebound, San Antonio. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for it. Here's Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Holmgren right side. Hartenstein against Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Barnes outside. And the basket by Vassell.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Wallace outside. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Castle. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 6. Now Castle. Off with the layup. And here are the Thunder now. They're on an 18-7 run. Castle against Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot on the wing, and dead on that time. Beautiful shot. SGA's got 21.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Wembanyama high post. He's against Hartenstein. Chalk up 2 there.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Castle. And it's SGA missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Barnes outside, launches it. Holmgren rips down the rebound. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he recovers it. The 10-foot jumper hits.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now Castle. Now Wembanyama. SGA with the steal. Wallace looking for an opening. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now Castle. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Now SGA. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. 1 on the clock. And he jams it in.
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done.
Now Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Buries the deep ball.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Castle. It's tipped. Hartenstein with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Outside SGA. The shot is good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Going to Wembanyama any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
And now we've got the intentional foul. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And they go to the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Five-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, Wembanyama. And get the 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
14 foul. At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Shai, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, so that I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps